Let me know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
anything is a little loud and I can adjust it,
yeah.
alright?
Sure thing.
Go ahead and refresh the page and it should pop up.
Um, there we go.
Go ahead and click on it.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's my character, as you can
Yep.
see. So her name's Thor's Smiting Daughter. I don't remember why I named her that. All I remember is that I thought it was cool and I wanted to make her a smiting monk. Now, what a monk is, it's the healing class of Guild Wars. It would
Yep.
be known as a cleric in other games.
Gotcha.
And down here are my skills. We only got 8 of these. And the thing with the skills is you have your attributes. Not all of them, you can adjust them to make your skills more powerful or less. Like, for instance, I just reduced domination to 0.
Yep.
So I click on these skills, 35 damage. All the green stats, they increase however for however many points you put into the skill set that they're under. So
Alright.
empathy, 5 seconds is the duration, and foes attack deal 1 less damage, and they take 10 damage for each attack they deal. They do. And Shattered Illusions. I
Yep.
remove a Mesmer Hex from a foe, and it does 15 damage to that foe and all adjacent foes in that area. So I increased the skill set again, skill points, and now Backfire does 77 damage. Empathy lasts for 9 seconds, and the foe deals 7 less damage, and they take 28. And Shatter, the removal effect, deals 39 damage.
Yep.
Now for a monk, I said that not all of these have effects. Well, for instance, Divine Favor, which is the special skill that monks, for characters who have monks as their main profession, Divine Favor you get, and it increases, it gives, sorry, nervous.
You're all good. You're right.
Every time you cast a spell on a friendly target, they are
Yep.
healed for 3.2.
Yep.
I'm guessing 3.2 of their health or whatever. I don't exactly know.
Yep.
3.2%. And that's for each rank I have in Divine Favor. So I have 9 ranks in Divine Favor.
Yep.
Protection, no inherent effect. Smiting Prayers, no inherent effect. And Healing Prayers, no inherent effect. That means that I get no more beneficial effects other than from Divine Favor.
Yep.
Now, same thing with Domination, Illusion, Inspiration. However, there is a class who has multiple, whose skills give them, who has skills that give them multiple benefits. So, in that class would be the Ranger. So you have Beast Mastery, Archery, Survival, and I forget the 4th one. But each of those, for each rank you have, increases something. So they all give beneficial effects of some sort.
Yep.
And the place I'm in is Ascalon.
Mm-hmm.
This is the country of Ascalon. And now, usually, this map would be a lot bigger. But thing is, I'm in pre-searing, and you'll find out what I'm talking about in a moment after I get this quest done.
Yep.
But right now, right here is all of Ascalon. And up
It's
north,
pretty decent sized.
up north, that's part of Ascalon, but it's nobody lives up here other than a type of race which you're familiar with called the Char.
Yep, yep.
And they are, as you know, they're a beast-like race. Thing is, though, right now, they're invading, or they're trying to.
Yep.
So let's take a stroll up here. Here they are. Trying to invade. These are how they all originally looked. To be quite honest, I think I prefer these to some of the new ones.
Yeah, I wasn't particularly a fan of the newer models.
Same
That's
with
it.
older models.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the newer models, but just something about the older.
It's more appealing.
Yeah. Not to mention the armor. I mean, look on the axes.
Yeah.
It actually goes up onto the neck. And the helmets don't look stupid.
Yeah, they
Sorry
don't
to
look
say,
completely absurd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's partially why I kind of avoided them in the second one. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. That's why I hide the helmet on my Char. I mean, I love her, I like her look, but gosh darn it, those helmets.
Yeah.
Anyways, here is a rather important person. And as you can see, his name is Prince Rorik. He is King Adalbern's son. King Adalbern is the ruler of Ascalon. Now, they aren't of royal blood originally. King Adalbern helped save Ascalon during the last Guild War. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But here, you see Sin. She and a few others, Menlo, Devona, Aiden, and I think that's it. They are the main group. I mean, if your character didn't exist, they would be the one, they'd become a group, and they'd be going out and helping and doing all this.
Yeah.
However, because your character is the main guy, you get that job. And they can eventually help you out and
Be of assistance.
yes. I guess the gate monkey isn't up. See, you see this revealed part of the map? You can get into the Northlands, however, you kind of need someone. You can get through into the Northlands through right here. However, there's a gate, and you can't access it by yourself. You need someone to help you with it. Hopefully, I'll get someone, because apparently someone made a bot to be a gate monkey, but they aren't on right now, so. Now, hopefully I'll be able to do this. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't had the best luck in soloing these Vanguard quests.
Yeah.
Now, I mentioned before, I'm not sure if you remember, something called death leveling. Now,
Yeah.
what that does, and what that means is essentially, when you hit a certain level, not even the Char with their level 8, being level 8, will be able to give you any XP. Because Char are the highest level enemy out in this game.
Yeah.
And they're outside the gate. What is he doing? Come on, man. Ah, okay. There we go. I needed him to do that, otherwise enemies my level wouldn't pop up, or closer to my level.
Gotcha.
I need him badly because I will not be able to do the damage I need to take the Char out.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and wait for the guys that just ran into that gate to just come back out and travel to them and go away. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys right here.
Alright.
I'll go after the shaman first. Because the shaman means he can heal.
Yeah.
Hit him with backfire.
He's a high priority.
There we go. There we go. Heal up. Now, just like the traditional MMOs, you actually have to watch what we have called energy. Now, energy does, you begin with 30 when you're level 1, and it stays that way. So in order to get more, you have to find items that give you more. Or runes that you can put on items to give you more.
What exactly do you have following you at the moment? Let's see.
Yeah, he's the guy I've been using to deal damage while I tank my best.
Yeah.
Charhide. Oh, oh, Grawl. Not worth my time. Ooh, hidden stash. That's the original chests that you would find occasionally out in the Wild and Guild Wars.
Yep.
Although the actual chests require keys. And it has Jack. Dang. It's always screwing me over.
All I want is that goddamn loot. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot. When you're on Vanguard quests, you actually get a boost to your armor. That way you don't die immediately when you go against your enemies for the quest.
Yep.
Speaking of dying, I'd never elaborated on what death leveling is. Whoops.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that. You kind of just sidetracked it from it.
Sorry.
I was like, okay.
What? Ah, here's an enemy. Enemy, not an enemy.
An
Yes. So death leveling, essentially, before they brought in level 20, you get particular basketball. Legendary Defender of Basketball. Fancy title, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
And that's it. Do that until the enemy you're trying to get, and I died. But my little hint. The enemy you were trying to get killed you enough until it leveled up. And you repeat that process over and over and over again until it leveled up enough where it'll actually give you XP. Now imagine trying to do that before all these quests that gave you 1000 XP even.
It's a rather interesting concept.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of that in any MMO.
That's because it's special to Guild Wars. Now, to be quite honest, I've never heard of it. It wasn't until the Vanguard quests came out that I had.
Yeah.
And death leveling was special to only prophecies, which is what I'm in right now.
Yeah. I knew of specifically some instances in certain MMOs and games where you would die a certain amount of times on purpose just to get it to a lower level. You know what I mean? So it would lower the difficulty.
Hmm.
But I've never heard of that concept, so it's rather interesting to me.
Yeah. To be quite honest, I never even knew that the creatures could gain XP from you.
Yeah.
But now they've sadly taken that away. But yeah, the highest enemy you could get behind the wall would be level 5.
Alright.
And there were like maybe 5 enemies like that at best.
So are the bosses still relatively like the same size as they would be in like Guild Wars 2? How they kind of emphasized on them being extremely massive?
No,
No?
not at all.
So that was a Guild Wars 2 thing.
They're a little bit bigger than the normal enemies. The only other special thing about them is that they hit harder, they last longer, they're a higher level, and that when they die and you do finally get to kill them, you get a special buff called a morale boost, and that would increase by a certain percentage your health and your energy. You could also placebo that effect by eating certain items, like honeycombs. They give me a 5% morale boost, which is what you would get whenever you killed a boss. In fact, if you want, I can show you with 4 of them, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Sure.
Let me kill the fire caller.
I'm just rather surprised they're not the same size, you know what I mean? Considering you look at Guild Wars 2 and everything's just extremely massive. So
Yeah,
I kind of would have expected it to be the same in this, if not bigger, you know what I mean? Like they would have just emphasized and capitalized on that, rather than making it completely new, foreign. Yeah, no, I know that, but I mean, as in, like, you know, it just seems like a concept that they would have kind of included in the first one, and then kind of doubled on, rather than it just being, like...
a completely new thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go this way. Maybe not. I'd rather not have to fight to get to them.
Yeah, I can take them on. Maybe not.
Oh, I definitely could, but it would be a lot slower than just coming back this way.
Yeah.
And the other thing about the bosses is that they have special names.
Yeah.
Yeah, see these 3 douchebags that are glowing? Red Eye the Unholy, Ghast Ashpire, Blaze Bloodbane, and then I think there's another guy back there, but I don't see him right at the moment. Ah, Jaw Smokeskin. And those are the 4 bosses.
Yeah.
That you can beat. And they drop a special sack called a char bag. Now, those weren't always in the game, and I don't believe the bosses were either.
Yeah.
But they got added in for people who wanted to try and get to level 20 and get Legendary Defender.
Yeah.
Because, see, our backpack and the belt pouch don't hold much. I mean, this holds 20.
And you can't You can't craft new ones like a Warstone?
No, no, you
Really?
can't. I mean, you can get new bags, but you have to buy them.
So it's not as simple as just crafting,
No,
like number.
and they're post-sale too. So it's not like you buy them right now.
Hmm.
And he killed himself.
Yeah, the chart definitely look a lot better in the first one as opposed to the second. The vibe I'm kind of getting from the char in the second one is kind of like the humpback of like Nostradamus or whatever, like the Disney movie. So that's all they remind me of.
I guess they kind of didn't look like him.
Just a tad.
Now, see, the reason I'm out here is I'm on the hunt for a boss.
Yeah.
Not those that I showed you. This one's a bit different. He's
Where?
actually a lot higher in level.
Waiting for him to spawn or trying to find him in
Trying
particular?
to find him.
Gotcha.
So, if I can't, I might have to look on the wiki real quick.
Yeah.
But his name is Blaze Fiend Griefblade.
They're a fan of the long names, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Can't just be anything simple. It's got to be extreme or nothing at all. I love it.
Hey, you know the saying, go big or go home.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a char, but I don't think he's over here. No harm in seeing, though. Especially seeing as there are two out on their own. That's very unusual. As you can see, they usually like to group in groups of about 4. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And watch, he'll be over here somewhere. Let's see if I can tease the stalker out and hopefully have the fire caller come in after. No, you stupid imp.
Hmm.
Bye-bye, little imp. Hey, he isn't doing too bad. Oh, he died.
You spoke a little bit too soon.
Yes,
Just a bit.
Yes, I did. Fortunately, my summoning sickness is gone, so I can see.
Winning.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm using something called an Igneous Summoning Stone to summon him. And as soon as I turn level 20, I can no longer summon him.
Why?
It only works up to 19. Once you get past 19, 20 being max, it no longer works.
Wait, so level 20 is the max in this game?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take to get from fucking 1 to 20. How long does that?
Which campaign are you
Isn't it
playing?
just in general, like overall?
That's the thing, though. That's why I said which campaign are you playing? Because in
Um,
uh, Guild Wars Factions, it doesn't take very long at all. In fact, it's pretty darn quick.
I
Bef-
can't believe that it's such a small like cap though. I would have expected, like, considering you go from it being 20 here to Guild Wars 2 where it's like 80 something.
right.
That just seems so odd.
Especially considering WoW was big back when this was made.
Hmm.
Back in 2005.
Hmm.
It when WoW had like a level cap of 60, I think.
Hmm.
And another game that I've told you about, Dark Age of Camelot, had a level cap of 50.
It's so odd to me. I can't wrap my head around that because it's such a weird thing to do.
Yeah, they completely changed the game from Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to pick up on that.
Now, some of the changes I love. Like, for instance, here, I'm gonna press my spacebar.
Hmm.
Nothing. You can't
Yeah.
jump in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I can come over here and I won't fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also aggravating though when you get stuck. Like I could have gotten stuck between that tree.
And you can't get out of it.
Hmm. You can't swim in this game either. That's
Really?
really
You can't swim?
no.
Oh.
You get
See, I wouldn't have played Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars, if I had jumped onto this and I had found out you couldn't swim, the level cap was 20, I would have been like, nah, I'm good. And I just would have bounced.
the thing is though, the level cap being 20, most things aren't gonna be too much of a higher level. And when you do encounter things, I mean, max level of the highest creature I think is like 40. That's
Yeah.
kind of common with games like this. At
Yeah.
most, you'll encounter a creature with double your level cap, and you'll have one heck of a large group.
Yeah.
Max will go to 12.
Yeah.
And most you ever get that isn't a raid is B. And that's
Yeah.
it.
It's ridiculous.
There we go. Don't need a short bow. Oh, that's another thing about this game. When it comes to the bows, you have ones that vary.
Yeah.
The range varies with those bows.
Yeah.
Certain bows will do better ones.
Yeah.
And two hit. Ah, you're kidding me. He's not over here either. And I see the hidden stash, but I'm not risking it.
Not gonna risk it for the biscuit this time.
No. Guess I'll look it up on the wiki real quick where he might be. misspelled guard. I always do that. I don't know why.
Just guard in particular, or
Just guard in particular.
it's rather odd.
I should have encountered him already, apparently. Let me check back over here. Yay, you will see me level to 20. 93% of the way. Oh, there he is! You saw the big, giant, glowing yellow guy, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yep, there he is.
My eyes did not deceive me this time.
Mine deceived me. Now, in that mini-map, there's 2 green dots. One of those dots is me. And around that green dot, you'll see a white circle. Now, what that white circle means is my range. That's my aggro range. So,
that's really...
if I were to have any of these guys encompass in my aggro range, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
That's why you'll see me occasionally skirting them off in the distance. Yes! And there's the Goro.
Nice.
Unfortunately, this is my location AoE.
Yeah.
There we go. And gonna double check. Yep. And with that, I am going to teleport. Or fast travel, actually. The lovely thing about Guild Wars is that you don't have to pay in order to get back to a city in order to
Yeah. It doesn't cost you an arm and a leg.
Nope, not at all. Let's see what he wants. Oh, I just realized I should probably get something before I get into post-searing.
Probably be a good idea, I would suggest.
Yeah, seeing as I can't come back here. Like, there's one empty space. There's two empty spaces. And that's it.
Yeah. It definitely seems that way.
What damage they do is minimized.
Yeah.
Is that a kookaburra I hear?
What, in the background?
Yes.
No, it's not a kookaburra, but it's a form of bird. Some form of wild bird. I live right on the beach, so
Okay.
it's pretty much all you hear around here is just wildlife, constantly. There is a kookaburra, though, that lives next door.
So yeah, this guy is Nicholas Sanford, and if you give him 25 of something, and this is daily, you get
Yep.
5 packages, or 5 gifts of the Huntsman. And they can possibly be different items.
Yep.
It can be a couple of different types of liquor, or it can be honeycombs, or fireworks of some sort.
Yep.
And as you can see, I'm well on my way to getting that drunkard title. And that's per character. It's not it's not account wide. However,
Yeah, it's not shared.
certain titles like Seeker of Wisdom, Hapless, Curse Exporter, and Ally of the Luxons are account wide.
Why, though?
Why some are individual and some aren't,
Yeah.
I have no clue.
That honestly doesn't make any sense to me why they do that, because, you know, you'd kind of think that if one's not, you know, account wide, they'd all not be account wide, but why would one be shared when, you know?
And I am level 20!
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world, my friend.
And now I got more skill points.
Nice.
19 this time. You get every time you get a total of 144 by the time you're
Yep.
level 20. However, I won't have that total until I get to a special area where I can ascend. And now
Yep.
that essentially means I forget. I forget what that means.
What, Ascension?
Yeah. But they kind of go over it in Living World Season 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's boost up Smiting Prayers. And then Healing. I did smell. Yep, Titus. Really? Well, at least he has someone who can help him better. Now this red text is just warning me that once I go, I cannot return.
Yeah.
We are... Alright, so we are mustering our forces now. The attack against the Char will begin tonight. Let me know when you're ready yet to go, but be sure that all of your affairs are in order before you do. Once we leave, there will be no turning back. You may not see friends or family for quite a while. If you have unfinished business, attend to it before we go. I am ready to leave everything behind! Get me the frick out of here! In half a minute. Yay. Now see, originally, when you did this, you would do a short PvP match. Unfortunately, the player rate has dropped so much that they've kind of cut that out.
So what's the player base now?
I have no clue, but it is abysmal to what it was once. Especially after Guild Wars 2 came out.
I find that rather sad with a lot of games where, you know, there used to be something really incredible and populated, and, you know, another thing comes out and they kind of get reduced to this minuscule kind of version of what they once were.
Yeah.
I always find it kind of sad to witness that in games.
Yeah, it is. And here's Prince Rorik again. And Sir Titus. They're gonna talk real quick. Can you see the text?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it eligible though?
Yes and no.
Alright.
In some parts it is, in other parts it's not.
Let me know if you want me to read a part.
Yep.
Gotta admit, it's kind of humorous how disparaging the level gap is between me and my henchmen. They're all level 3, I'm level 20. And now we're off to kill that Law Doomtooth. north of the wall. Jeez. I never realized that. Nope, I wasn't close enough.
Missed it by that much.
No kidding. I really did. Oh well.
Mm.
Beat the resurrection timer. Yes. When?
It was on that day that the Charr discovered a way around the Great Wall, a way to bring it down. This is where the true story begins.
Now see, originally when you first create your character, there's supposed to be a cutscene before this one.
Mm.
But yeah, that's what it originally looked like. You didn't get a close-up of the two characters talking.
Yeah.
2 years later. You get any of that?
Did I what?
Were you able to get any of that?
Yeah.
as late as Orion was with that fire. Oh, I should mention something. What you just saw was the searing.
Oh,
That whole cutscene explains that that was what happened during the searing. All those crystals, all that destruction. That is what is known as the searing.
I see.
Oh wow, 500 full XP.
So generous.
Oh, even more XP, 100. Now, let's see what skills I can get. Weaponsmith? Oh, he just attunes it, that's right. Essentially, in this game, you can go ahead and make a weapon tuned to your character, to this one, and then that will make the weapon deal 20% more damage. Ew, 30. That's not much better than what I have on now. I have 7 armor on.
Hmm.
Rune Trader? Ooh, collector. Let's see. A collector, essentially a trader for you. 4. I could get 4 easily just by salvaging. What traders do is essentially you collect a certain amount of an item that they want and then hand it in to them, and they have certain items that you can trade for.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything good. Oh, whoops, I forgot to sell all this. Oh well. All these items that I'm selling to him essentially are items that the person I talked to before I left pre-Searing Ascalon wanted. Yeah. Since I'm not in there anymore, no reason to take them.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, originally in Guild Wars, oh, that's right, I need to talk to her. Welcome to the old storage system where you have to pay 50 gold in order to get your account open.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then you can review available upgrades, and then pay another 50 gold to get your upgrades.
I'll pass.
Well, it's only 50 gold, which is actually pretty easy to get. So 100 gold at most.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I have 166 plat. So that 5 plat I just put in is kind of like drop in the bucket, sort of. Although I will admit, some players have like over 1,000.
Jesus.
Let's see, there's my die. 21, 14, 4, 25 purple, 18 brown, 9 silver, 15 orange, 7 red, 14 blue, and 5 white. Oh. And which is this? Oh, vial of pink dye. And 3 pink. Holy cow. Alright. The dice system in Guild Wars is a bit differently than in Guild Wars 2. As you probably already noticed.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, so with Guild Wars, you actually got vials of dye that enemies dropped. And what you can do is you double click to apply it, and you can apply it to a weapon, to a piece of armor.
Yep.
And you could do that. And the other thing is, you can go ahead and add different dyes to change the color. So I just added white, gonna add silver, did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Let's add red instead. And now it's more of a purple hue. And let's make it dirty. Darker purple. But yeah, you could do it that's how the dye system works. You could use a base dye and then add multiple, up to 3 more dyes in that to change the color.
Yep.
Gonna finish continuing opening these. Now I have 35 aged Hunter's Ales.
Yep.
15 Hunter's Ales. 15 Champagne Poppers. 20 Sparklers. 30 Jars of Honey. 20 Bottle Rockets. And 59 Honeycombs. When I originally had like 50, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can do that. What I just took out was a Monk Tome. And what that allows me to do, double click it, and I can learn any skill that I've learned so far. However, only normal skills can I learn.
Yep.
So let's see. What do I want to learn today? No healing, thank you. Wow. Kirin's Wrath is no different than Symbol of Wrath. Essentially, they both deal 24 damage each second for 5 seconds and hits foes adjacent to my initial location. And that's the exact same description for each. Oh jeez, it's the same skill. Only difference is that symbol of wrath is in prophecies, and Chiron's wrath is in factions. Two different campaigns is all. I'll go with Spear of Light. Oh, the nice thing about Guild Wars with the skills is that once you have this set up the way you want and these set up the way you want, you can come up to this little floppy disk looking thing and you can save to template. And
That's not bad.
Yep. Another way to do that is template code. You can go in, change this template code to something else you want, and you can get it from a website, from someone else, in-game.
Yep.
Paste that in here, and it will change the skills to that code. And these templates are you are able to access them from any of your characters. The only bad thing about them is the fact that it's saved onto your computer. So if you undownload Guild Wars and get rid of all your files, those templates are gone. Yeah. So let's go to my first mission. If I can remember how to get to it. Gonna get rid of that since I can't use it anymore. Transform into someone else. And as you notice, I keep my skills.
Yeah.
So I can actually fight as this person, unlike in Guild Wars 2, which kind of sucks. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the costume brawls are fun, but I'd like to keep my skills and fight as my costume, please.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now I remember. Essentially, I was supposed to do that little quest line, which would eventually send me up here, but I'd like to get through this. Since I've done it already. Let's see. I want you. I want you. And I want you. Because I ain't getting rid of my healing. Gonna go with domination. Decreasing protection prayers to almost non-existent. Rid of that, rid of that, rid of that. Gonna move that over here. Let's see. I better put my resurrect signet on. Now, there are multiple different types of signets that you can get, like my Bane signet. However, the resurrection signet is a little different because it does not recharge. The only way to recharge it is if you kill a boss and gain a morale boost. Yep. So if you don't kill a boss and you use that, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Alright. let's enter mission. Enter mission, not enter.
I was sitting there like, oh, should I say something? Should I not?
Sir, yes, sir. Mama. But yeah, you can actually craft things in here, but it works completely different to the way Guild Wars 2 works.
Yeah.
What you need to do is you need to collect your crafting material
Yep.
and then take it to a crafter.
Yep.
And that's how that works. You can craft armor, you can craft weapons, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, you cannot craft runes, you can collect them though from... what's it called? You can collect it from salvageable gear, which you also get crafting materials from.
Yep.
Coward! Yeah, see, Grawl gear. That's crafting. That's salvage material.
Yep.
No. Frack. Oh, so interruption. Oh, look, another boss. Can you guess what that green is?
What that green is?
Yeah, what the green means.
That I cannot.
He's a ranger.
Huh.
That's a ranger boss. The different colors mean different things. Like, yellow means it's a warrior.
Yep.
Or a fighter. Green means it's ranger. Blue
Yep.
means it's a monk. Red means it's an elementalist.
Yep.
Purple, I believe, if I remember correctly, purple means it's a mesmer. And then a deeper, darker green means it's necro.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, you learn the colors, you learn which boss can do what.
Yeah.
Or you have...
And where the weaknesses are and things and how to go about it.
Yeah, you have an inkling of what each boss specializes in. I hear Jonah.
I need to start cooking soon, which is gonna suck. Don't want to get up. I just want to sit.
You can cook for chicken.
Not when the kitchen's on the other side of the place. I'll give it like another 20 minutes and then I'll actually decide to give myself motivation to get up.
Okay.
Whether I actually get the motivation in 20 minutes, debatable. We'll see.
Hopefully I'll finish this quest before then.
Knowing me, it'll be more than 20 minutes because I don't get motivation at any point, at any time. Motivation isn't a thing I comprehend.
I know the sentiment. Oh, I was wrong. It's Brawl.
Yeah.
Yep. Brawl. Ludodite, and those are essentially just shrines. And they're facing up against a horde of gargoyles.
Yikes.
Gargoyles and
Yeah.
elementals.
Yep.
So, not possible to win. Especially when there's a boss right there.
Yeah.
Frack. I just had to find a chest. Well, I know how to take care of... Now, when it comes to Mesmers and Guild Wars, they function a little bit differently than they do in Guild Wars 2. They still deal with illusions and such and all that, but you don't actually see the illusion. And the other thing is, you have some... Mesmers were good at dealing with other casters. I mean, they could deal direct damage, but it wasn't nearly as good as what they were possible at doing with manipulating other casters.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, they had interrupts, they had different things that could increase casting time, so that they had even more time to interrupt you. They could siphon off your mana, which is known as mana denial, or energy denial. and that they were really good at if you had a good mesmer, and that's one of the reasons why you would bring them along to deal with the other casters. I have mesmer, but I got her up quite a bit of ways along the storyline and such. In fact, I even completed one, but I figured as much fun as she is, I'm no good at her.
Yeah.
And
There's no point if you're not good at it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm having fun, but I cannot interrupt anybody with a darn.
Yeah.
And that was my point of doing her. Not in that sense of creating her.
Yeah.
All the enemies were cast way too quickly, and I didn't react quickly enough either.
Yeah.
So I made way. So I deleted her and made way, for a PvP character. Essentially, they're already level. You can learn different skills by gaining something called faction and trading that in for skills.
Yeah.
And essentially you could customize their equipment without having to pay for new stuff.
Yeah.
And whatever you unlocked for them, or whatever you got for runes or such, they got unlocked automatically. Same with the skills. But it did remove the reverse. Whatever you unlocked for PvP did not transfer to the characters.
Yeah.
Yay! Necro! Oh, wait. Gotta cast Backfire first. There we go. And now I get to identify this weapon that I just, or this item I just got. You don't have to do that anymore with Guild Wars 2, but you can still. But you still have to use deconstruction, or salvaging kits.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Another cutscene.
The Char invasion force. Captain Callan was right. They've spotted us. Back to the wall.
Aww. It's still glitched out. Originally, you used to see your character standing right in front and saying that. And wow, those Char are strong. There I go. I got 3 minutes. This slow pace, I'm gonna need it. Bye-bye, henchman. I should be hitting Devourers sometime soon.
Yeah.
I think maybe right here. If not, it's at the next bridge. And they'll hopefully slow down the Char a little bit, because they hate the Char more than they hate me.
Yeah.
I think. So yeah, at this bridge. Bye-bye, healer. Sorry you couldn't keep up. Oh, look, more chart. Now, any of this look familiar to you?
Just a tad, yeah. Just a small bit. Quite crazy to look at, actually.
All of this? Yeah. I win!
You're back. Well done. What news of the Char?
Sir, we found Bonfast Burnfur and the Char army in a valley to the north, but I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak.
There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back. Retreat! Retreat!
Hey!
Regroup at the bunkers just north of Fort Rannoch. We can't let the Char make it to the capital.
And that is the first mission.
Hell yeah, man, we did it.
Yeah.
Smashed it out of the water.
Just got... let's see. About 20 more. Or so.
Fuck.
So essentially, now I can zoom out and you can
Yeah.
see the entire expanse of Tyria. Over here is Kryten, or Kryta, Maguma Jungle, Fire Islands. This down here is the Crystal Desert.
Yep.
Right here, this used to extend all the way down. And here is the Shiver Peak Mountains. And right here, this is Ore. As you can see, it drastically changes between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. So you begin here, and you end the game right here.
Yep.
Now, just to bypass a lot of humdrum, as you saw, we got pushed back from the Great Northern Wall to Fort Rannoch. Now what happens here is you push the Char back, cross the wall. Somewhere around here you get another mission, and you help out survivors or captives of the Char.
Yep.
Rescue them, come over here, and you push the Char even further back and something happens.
Yeah.
And we can continue on when you come back if you want, and I'll pick up
Yep.
from this mission right here.
Yep.
That okay?
Yeah. Yeah, man, sure.
Alright. I'll go ahead and let you get something to eat.
Alright, too easy, man.
Alright, see you in about 45? Maybe more?
Should be, yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Laters, bro.
See you later.